players in here today, because this, I mean, it's on me. I'm the head basketball coach. We haven't found a way to score against their zone. They've been beaten. I mean, they're not the Boston Celtics, and I haven't came up with an answer, and so I don't. We can, you can sit here and ask the players all the questions in the world, but I haven't put our players in a good enough spot against South Alabama. Coach Riley's out-coached me twice, and we're going to have to find a way to get better because there's a good chance we could see him again. And, you turn the ball over 19 times, you go 6 for 31 from 3, that's hard to win a basketball game. And so, we worked against their zone all week. Obviously, it's hard to replicate in practice. And we had multiple set plays against it. We had options to, flash guys, one guy, two guys, get the ball to the corner, and obviously didn't do a good enough job of that because we went out there and our guards looked like they had never. I mean, we looked like we didn't know that they played zone. We obviously didn't put our guys in a situation to win that basketball game, and that's on me. And I'm going to find a way to get it fixed.
How do you combat the turnovers that have crept up in the past couple games?
You don't just turn and pass the ball to the other team. I mean, we had no carryover from what we did in practice. We worked on, what we call a pro hop, getting in there, getting to 2 feet, being tight with the basketball, drawing another defender, making the pass. We did that once tonight. We did it. Kobe Julian scored. We talked about faking a pass to make a pass. As soon as the ball tipped, that went out the window. We practiced it for 2 days. You just got to take care of the basketball. You got to have a level of grit about you to value the basketball and understand how much each possession matters when you're in a back and forth game like this. I thought we did a solid job defensively. We could have been better. Obviously, the problem was our offense. To only give up 60 points, but we turned the ball over 19 times. I mean, our defense wasn't the issue. It was offensively. And then, we took 31 shots. I think, or threes. Excuse me. I think 10 of them were bad. Just bad threes. I mean, we literally talked about all that going into the game for 2 days, and so just going to go back, watch it, and take a deeper dive into it. We knew that they forced turnovers, but we also knew how to avoid it, and we didn't do a great job of it.
Coach, it seemed like even when you couldn't get a stop, it was tough to get the pace you wanted. With them the way they run their offense, and kind of slow the game.
Yeah, they do. I mean, he's done a phenomenal job. Richie's done a phenomenal job. They control the tempo of the game. They press you for 40 minutes. They play zone for 40 minutes. It's a different look than you really get from anybody else in the league. And when he has a lead, he takes the air out of the ball. And when they're playing from behind, then they speed the game up. He's done a phenomenal job coaching that basketball team this year. He's got a very gritty group that plays well together. You can tell that they have an identity. Everybody on that team knows their identity, and that's what it takes to win high-level basketball games. And they've got that part figured out, and we don't have that figured out.
Isaiah Nelson, had a double tonight. Just what did you think about his performance on both ends?
I'm glad he was out there. He's the only guy that rebounded the basketball, and they're not a good rebounding team. Obviously he had 10 boards. We missed plenty of shots. We had guys play 38 minutes and get 1 board, and he played 34 and had 10. We had guys play 36 minutes in 20 seconds and get 0 boards. So it doesn't make sense to me. I got to get to a place where I'm not coaching effort, but again, that's even on me. I've got to get that out of these guys. So I'll do a better job of it.
No Darian Ford tonight. Just what happened there?
He rolled his ankle last game, and he rolled it pretty good. He's a tough kid, so he made himself available. But I'm not. He wasn't a good spot to participate in the game. I'm not doing that to him. He could have a broken leg, and he'd tell me, Coach, I'll go out there and try it. I'm not. We need him for the remainder, and not just tonight. And if we would have played him tonight, that could have really set him back a little bit farther.
You're going to see Troy or South or maybe both in Pensacola, and I know they're different teams with
Yeah.
different styles, but I mean, what's the biggest thing you'll have to do different when you
We got to get tougher, and we got to have carryover from what we do in practice. And you know, we've got to become more disciplined, which ultimately falls on me. And we will. We beat Troy at their place. We didn't even play well. I don't think the game the other day, people want to talk about officiating. We didn't lose the game because of officiating. We didn't rebound in the second half, and they gritted out a win, and we did not. Tonight, we didn't do anything well enough to win a basketball game, except we were solid in the half court defensively. So we've got to clean all that up before we play on Saturday. Louisiana Monroe beat South Alabama twice, so we've got to clean this up in 2 days.